Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to go over our June budget results. I have my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner in front of me. This is the 2018-2019 8.5 by 11 version of the Deluxe monthly. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you know that I am transitioning over to the 7 by 9 Deluxe monthly. I have combined or Franken-planned my life planner and my deluxe monthly to have my life plans and my budget all in one book, and I have to say I have been obsessed. I am absolutely loving it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to pop this open to June, and it's kind of bittersweet that this is my last check-in in this planner. Kind of crazy. So we're gonna take a look at both of our bi-weekly budgets to get our numbers, and we're just gonna fill out this little section here just to kind of figure out what our overall results were for June. So let's go ahead and get started and figure out our total income first. So our income for our main source of income, let's see, so it was $2,744.01 for the first half. And then for the second half, it was $2,743.62. So our actual total income, let me zoom you in. I always forget to kind of do this at the beginning, but I feel like it's helpful because I know my handwriting is kind of small. So let's see. Okay, so our actual income for the month of June was $5,487.63. And that was, let's see, $118.83 more than what we had expected. And that tends to be the case for us most of the time because my husband is paid hourly, and I tend to underestimate his income because we never know exactly what it's going to be. So I like to play it safe and sort of underestimate it. So we're usually over a little bit with our income at the end of every month. So, okay, so I know that we paid the July mortgage, and that was $1,181.69. That never changes. And Southwest Gas actually ended up being $64. Wait, let me see. Hang on. I might not have that right. Before I jump the gun. Okay, yeah, see, I thought I checked. Okay, so $38.56 for the first half, and then for the second half, it was $32. So $70.56 is actually what it ended up being. So it was a little bit more than what we had planned, which going over budget is never fun, but sometimes that happens, especially with utilities and everything. So that was $8.56 over. And I seriously cannot find any of my red pens. I have no idea where they are. So I've just been using a dual tip marker, but I need to find them. I actually need to get some red friction pens because I love, this is an erasable pen. I have them linked down below, but this is what I've been using for budgeting because I can erase, and I feel like that's very crucial when budgeting because mistakes happen, things change, all that kind of stuff. So, all right, water and trash. I actually know that number off the top of my head because I just paid it. $93.69 is what we paid there. So that was $6.31 under budget. CenturyLink, that is always $65 for internet. Apple Music was $5.43. Some of these numbers just never change. They're fixed, and I've memorized them all. Let's see. Safeco Auto was the $127.86. Wells Fargo, $136.78, $257.24 for Great Lakes, $22.22 for Banner Life Insurance. T-Mobile was $120, HOA was 104. APS electricity, I've talked about this in I think my week 4 check-in video last week, but I'm sick of paying this amount every single month, so I really want to look into, like, I don't know, just maybe solar, or just figure out how we can get that number down. I have admittedly been cranking the air because I am in my 3rd trimester and it's hot here in Arizona, and I just cannot get comfortable, like, sleeping and stuff if it's like too hot in the house. Okay, Hulu was $55.43. That's what I thought, but I wanted to double check. So $55.43. So we were 57 cents under. Okay, grocery pickup. So let's figure that out. So grocery pickup. Let's see. It's getting a little too bright, I feel like. For the first half of the month was $129.04. And then for the second half, it was $100. Oops, I forgot to do my little line there. Plus $100. So $229.04. So we were pretty good with that. We didn't go very much over at all. It is very, like, not like common, I feel like that's not the right word, but I feel like we go over in groceries in some capacity every month. I try to stick to it as best as I can, but, you know, things pop up, especially when you have kids. Like, you need extra snacks. Maddie's been eating more, all that kind of stuff. So that all kind of plays into it, but okay. So let's see here. What was I going to figure out next? Oh, gas. Okay, so gas. Let's see. For the first half of the month, we spent $149.40. I know we were under in gas. $149.40. And then for the second half, we spent $100.05. Oops. Plus $100.05. So we spent $249.45. So yeah, we were under budget on gas, and that is always really nice. It's super early in the morning, and I feel like I have like a frog in my throat. So I apologize if my voice is off, but this is the only time I had to film this video. I'm actually filming this on July 4th, and we're getting up early because we have friends coming into town, and we have a lot to do today. So it was now or never. Okay, $50.55 under, so that's really cool. Cash envelopes, that was the $1,200 as expected. Sinking funds, I'll figure out last, because that's when we had Julia's savings account as a sinking fund, and we decided to just make that a separate savings account from our sinking funds. So because I wanted to like track that a little bit more closely and like not lumped in with the sinking funds, if that makes sense. So we'll figure that out in a second. So let's look at unbudgeted. I think we didn't have any unbudgeted for the first half, and we just had the 88 for the second half. So pretty good with unbudgeted. That's really good for us. So $88. And that means we were over by 88. Dunkin' app was 25, and the cushion was 100. Let me just kind of glance through, make sure I didn't forget something in my main budget, because things do change. So Dunkin' app 25. I feel like, yeah, we did pay the Dunkin' app twice. That's what I thought. This is why I wanted to double check. So the Dunkin', just because of the way the weeks fell, because we budget paycheck to paycheck, so our first paycheck of July wasn't actually until July 5th, tomorrow actually, when I'm filming this. And the Dunkin' app reloads on the first of every month. So this technically, that it reloaded from June's income, if that makes sense. So we were actually over by $25 here. It was either pay it twice in June or pay it twice in July, and I just opted to pay it twice in June since the weeks kind of fell that way anyways. So now what I do to figure out everything is, oh, what am I going to do here? Okay, I had to think for a second. So I'm going to add all of this together and then subtract it from this number up here, the actual income, to figure out how much we put into sinking funds. Okay, so I was able to calculate everything, and it looks like we didn't actually put that much extra into sinking funds throughout the month, but we did put some extra, so that's always good. So we put $1,118.02. And this is part of the reason why I wanted to separate Julia's thing as like a savings, because this is going to technically be an overage, even though I consider this to be like a good thing. So, okay, sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat, my goodness. Okay, so we actually put $25.66 extra. Okay. So now we will figure out all of our overages and under. Okay, so to figure out the overs and unders, what I do is I add all of the overs together and then subtract the unders. And that just works for me. So we'll work from the bottom up. So 25 plus 88 plus 2566 plus 2904 plus 856. And then minus 631 minus 57 cents minus 50.55. This way we can double check our math and everything. So we are over in total by $118.83. So if you add this to this, let's see, 5368 80. Our total spending for the month was $5,487.63. And if you check the actual income and the actual spending for a zero-based budget, they should match. So every penny of June's budget did go somewhere, which is always the goal for us. Very exciting stuff. So there you have it, you guys. That is how the month of June went for us. We are officially transitioning like fully into a new book, which is really exciting. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all of my future videos. If you're interested in using any of the products that I use for budgeting for our family, they are always linked in the description box down below. So definitely check that out. And if you have any questions, comments at all, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.